lot quicker than anticipated. Thank goodness for Monday. So when we start playing today, we're going to have 3 blocks. First block, we're going to have 4 exercises. We do all 4 of them on the minute, repeat it 30 seconds, and then go back on the minute. Block 2 is going to be a 10-minute block, 10 reps of all the exercises. For block 2, you're going to want dumbbells as well as a chair or a stool out for those pistol squats and split squats. And block 3, we're going to have 5 movements, everything on the minute. We'll do that 2 times through. Again, most of what I've done today, we've done over the past, so any questions, feel free to let me know. Outside of that, let's talk about these first 4 exercises. We have what's called a pike push-up. So you're going to give me a push-up, knees or toes, and then you're going to push back into that pike position. Nice high hips, coming back forward into that push-up. Bridge pullover, we've done this before with a med ball. You can also use a dumbbell or no weight at all. Again, as the hips go up, you're going to meet your hands by your hips. Hips go back down the ground, and the arms go back to the ground. Toe tuck is going to be like your legs operating as a toe truck for core, and we'll see that when we get there, and then mountain climbers. The theme today is going to be climbers, so just heads up. Go ahead, and it is 9:01, which means it is time to start. Everything on the minute with those pike push-ups. Let's get going in 3, 2, and 1. Pike push-up. 1 minute here. Again, knees or toes, you get down nice and low. When you come up, drive back in those hips, so you feel it in the butt, back the legs. Again, back in that push-up, into that down position. Again, that option, I can always push up for my knees, come up, lift up, push it on back. If we need to, we can always stay on the knees as well, and just push those hips on back. Okay, crew? 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. And it is allergy season, so if I'm sniffing a lot, I do apologize. Looking solid, less than 20 seconds here. Best effort with these push-ups, crew. Nice and low, get those hips high. Solid. We've got those bridge pullovers coming up for 1 minute in 3, 2, and 1. Bridge pullover. Again, the weight starts overhead, hips are on the ground. They come up, meet in that middle, squeeze the butt cheeks, and all the way back down. Again, you're going to drive up through those heels, feel it butt and back of the legs, control that range back down. You can hold a weight like a dumbbell or a med ball, no weight at all. Another option as well. Ooh. Now my double yesterday, I'm feeling my legs today. I like it. 30 seconds to go, crew. Keeping that here, and then we can start playing with that core. Perfect. All the way up, all the way down. 15 seconds, crew. Stay here. For this toe truck, you're going to keep that low back on the ground as we move those legs. In 3, 2, and 1. Ditching that weight, your legs stay. Start nice and high. We're going to bend the knees, hook underneath that truck, lift it on up like a tow truck, and back down. Again, push up like that tow truck, back down. That goal is start to feel that core getting engaged. Options here include keeping your legs a little higher. The lower you take them, the more you're going to feel that core. Again, find that belly button in that ground. And tell you what, we're going to be switching directions in 2 and 1. Now the knees come in, legs go up, and then you control going down. Make sure that low back does not pop off the ground. Looking solid, crew. In about 15, we're going to flip it over. We got mountain climbers for that minute. Looking good. We go to mountain climbers on the minute in 3, 2, and 1. Flip it on over. Mountain climber, shoulders over those wrists. Keeping that core nice and engaged. Taking one knee at a time. Not totally about speed. You still want to feel that core. Staying active, crew. Looking solid. Keeping those shoulders down back. Here we go. There it is. Okay. About 35 seconds left. Let's keep that dry. Then we're going to go into 30 seconds of those pike push-ups. And keep that core engaged. Get that knee as close to that belly button as you can. 15. We go into 30 seconds of those pike push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Get back in that push-up position, get low, drive it on back. Looking solid, just 30 seconds here, crew. Solid, solid. Last 10. Stay with it again. You want to get that push up, knees or toes. Then go back, tilt the butt, back and legs. We're going to flip it over into those bridge pullovers in 3, 2, and 1. We have that weight overhead. Squeeze the top. Control, come back down. Full range here. Focus on that squeeze with those hips. In 15, we're going to go back in that toe truck forward. Right now, just still focus on getting that body warmed up. We go into toe trucks in 3, 2, and 1. Hitch underneath, lift that car up, and take those legs back down. Woo. Just like lifting up a truck. If you've ever been towed, we're going to flip directions in 2 and 1. Now we're untowing the car, because they do that sometimes. Looking solid. We flip it over for mountain climbers, 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers. Here we go. 30 seconds here, crew. Shoulders still over those wrists. And then, crew, we get our final minute of everything, starting with those pike push-ups, about 15. Okay, crew, we get those pike push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Pike and push-up. Or push-up and pike. That's the order of operations. Again, play with those options as you need to. Y'all are looking solid. We've got just about 30 seconds left before we go back to those bridge pullovers. Ooh. Those arms are feeling good. Those legs are warming up. Crew, you got 15. Try not to tuck that chin. We're going to flip it on over for that pull over in 2 and 1. Bridge pull over. Here we go. Drive it up. Control it on down. You're going to get that whole minute here. Focus on that range of motion. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Driving up through those heels. Again, make sure that back goes flat to the ground. You got just 30 seconds before we go back in those toe trucks. Looking solid, crew. Keeping that nice slower tempo. Just 15. Then we get that toe truck ab. Let's get those cores light again. We got that toe truck ab work in 3, 2, and 1. Go out, hitch that chuck, lift it on up. Again, belly button stays in that spine. Playing with how low you can get those legs to increase that core work. We're going to switch it up in 3, 2, and 1. Now we lower it down, keeping that back flat. Knees coming in that chest. And repeat. Woo.
This should be waking up that core, especially if you're keeping that belly button flat on that ground. You got just 15 seconds left. Let's hang on to it. And then we got that minute of mountain climbers. Okay, crew, we flop it over. 1 minute mountain climbers in 3, 2, and 1. Climber time. Again, not necessarily about speed, rather trying to get that knee up to that elbow, belly button in that spine, shoulders locked over that wrist. Looking solid, crew. We got about 30 seconds left. Let's hang on to it. Keep it here. You got about 15 until that break. Hold on the whole time. That core should still be felt. If not, bring that belly button in that spine. Crew, you've got just 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Take that minute, shake it off, catch that breath. So your second round, we start with split squats. So you're gonna want a chair or stool out. One leg is behind you. We'll squat 10 reps on the right, 10 reps on the left. We then grab onto some dumbbells for a shoulder press with rotation. So as you press up, let's say with my left arm, I'm gonna pivot with my left leg, bring it back to center, and then do that opposite, 10 on each side there. Single arm low row, hinge back in that low row position, core is tight. Put butt back legs. You're just taking that one arm up for 10 reps, then put it behind you, switch arms, 10 reps there without weight. For that pistol squat, you're gonna have one leg in front, sit it back, try and tap that chair, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Option, keep the heel on the ground. And then we've got an atomic climber. So what an atomic climber is gonna look like, both feet will hop in, hop out. So you got 10 total, sorry, that's the next climber. Atomic, your knee goes to the opposite elbow. So 10 on each side. That said, we've had plenty of time to recover. Let's go ahead, find that chair. We got 10 split squats per side. Take one leg back, opposite legs forward. I'm sitting straight down with my hips, right back up, squeeze up at the top. Ideally, oh goodness, we don't fall over. And you wanna make sure that you're balanced real quick. You wanna make sure that you find that balance. Then you want to try and keep that front knee relatively behind that front toe. After we've done 10 on one side, we switch it, we got 10 on the other. You're going to keep those knees out, so don't let them slide in. 6, 8, 9, and 10. Then we grab those weights, we got that shoulder press with rotation, 10 on each side. Loading it up. Pivot that back heel to press. Pivot that back heel. That's 1. Here's 2s. Keep that tight wrist. Not like a server's wrist, but tight wrist. Like you're gonna punch the sky. That's gonna help you hold those weights. 6s. Here's 7s. Here's 8s. 9s. And 10s. All right, go ahead. Drop into either a heavier weight or just one dumbbell. Opposite hand behind your back. Hinge into those hips. Tension butt back of legs. You drive that weight up. Nice slow. Control down. 10 low rows per side. Again, try not to tuck that chin or lift that head up. You want more of a neutral spine. So you're looking right in front. 9. After I've done 10 on one, switch it. 10 on the other. Again, you can play with that tempo, going slow on the way down. 9 and 10. I ditched that weight. Now I've got my 10 pistol squats per leg. So again, one leg is loaded, the other knee comes up, or you're gonna have that heel on the ground. I'm gonna sit my hips back to where I can tap or sit down, drive up, squeeze at the top, and lock it out. Again, you got 10 on each side. Finding again that balance. Try not to dive to one side or the other. If you notice that you're doing that, again, just have one heel stay on the ground to help you find that balance. One more. And then you got 10 on that other leg. Again, that weight is in that front heel. Going down, drive it back up. Looking solid, crew. Again, find that balance, find that control best we can. One more. And then we got those 10 atomic climbers per side. So I'm back in that mountain climber pose, shoulders over wrists. This time that knee goes through my core to that opposite elbow, 10 on each side. I should still feel that core active. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10s. Ooh, that means we can go back to top with those 10 split squats per side. Again, one foot on, other foot forward, sit down those hips, drive it up. Try and keep that knee relatively behind that front toe. Looking good, chin up, chest proud, crushing it, crew. 9. After 10 on one, 10 on that other side. Whew. 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, and now we got those shoulder presses with rotation. Build that weight, core is tight, press it up. There's 4s, 5, looking solid, crew. 7, 8, 9s, and 10s. Get into that single arm low row. 10 each side, crew. Hinging back in those hips. Core is tight. Drive up, control down. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching sides. 10 on the other side. Core tight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, crew. Go in those pistol squats. 10 on each side. Good. Take that leg up. Control it down. Drive it on up. You're looking solid, crew. Find that tempo. Woo. 8, 2 more, 9, one more, and 10. Switching sides. Huh. Those quads, feeling good. Crew, you got less than 4 minutes to go. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Going into those atomic climbers, 10 per side. Here we go. Knee to the opposite elbow. Keep that belly button in the spine. Whew. Crew, feeling good right about now. 8, 9, and 10. Whew. That means we start back at the top. We're going to do the squats a little bit more with those split squats, 10 per side. Again, sit into those hips. 10 and switching sides. 4, smaller. 9, 10, going into those shoulder presses with rotation, 10 per side. Woo. Looking solid, crew. Keep it here. 8, 9, and 10. Less than 2 minutes. Let's keep that flow going. Got my single arm low rows, 10 on each side. Getting that back is straight. Drive it up, control it down. 8, 9, 10. Switching sides. Again, locking out that core. 9, and 10. Perfect, crew. We're gonna go back into those pistol squats. Let's get those squats happening. Just over a minute. Best effort. When we get to that last 30 seconds, try to even out those sides if you're still here. Last minute, crew. Last 45. Just enough time for me to try and even out my sides with those pistol squats. Looking solid, crew. Keeping that body moving. 9. One more. 10, and I got 15 seconds left. Just enough time to bounce over, be in that Sumo Climber position, start moving for the last 10. Looking good, looking good. We've got just 3, 2, 1. Take that break. Whew. Catching that breath. You guys are absolutely rocking it. So we got one more block coming up. This last block, we've got everything on the minute. We're gonna do it 2 times through. So we start with an alternating dead bug. For this one, you're laying on your back, arms and legs are up. If my right arm goes down, my left leg goes down. Keeping the right leg and left arm the same. Come back up, and then I swap. So you're always moving the opposite limbs. Try and keep the other one stationary. If you find that moving, you're also moving extra limbs. Nay, try and slow it down. Really focus on that core control. If it's easy for you, add weights in those hands. Then we got lateral lunges, going side to side as we go. Then we got single leg deadlifts, hinging back at one leg, core is tight, shoulders locked back. We'll show options as we go. Pop jacks is when you go plank, and then pop it up and you're in a squat, back down to plank. Again, we'll show options as we go. For sumo climbers, you're gonna have those feet go nice and wide, and then back in that plank position, that option there, you're not gonna step that foot as far forward. Crew, we've had enough time to rest. Let's get moving with those alternating dead bugs. In 2, 1, alternating dead bug on the minute. Locking it out, opposite arm, opposite leg, go out. Again, that belly button stays in that spine the whole time, so your back should not leave that ground. Again, if this feels relatively easy for you and you're not moving multiple limbs that should move, grab that weight and try to hold onto it with your hands as you extend those legs. Otherwise, just keep it here for another about 20 seconds. If you're struggling with this one, just slow it down even further. It's designed to work that cross pattern. We got lateral lunges here in about 10 seconds. Here we take it to lateral lunges in 3, 2, and 1. Lateral lunge. From that stand, you're gonna step it straight up to the side, pushing that weight back in that booty, and swap sides. Everyone's gonna look a little different here, so what we wanna see is you're going straight up to the side, sit your hips down and back, for a stretch on that inside thigh. Again, if this feels pretty easy for you, hold on to that weight and make it a goblet lateral lunge. You got just over 30 seconds before we swap. Whew. Looking good, crew. Playing with that range of motion as we go. Right about 15. Next movement, single leg deadlifts. We'll do 30 seconds on the right leg, 30 on the left. Okay, crew. Again, you don't need weights on this one. Single leg deadlift in 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder blades down back as my right leg goes back from my heel to my head. I'm a straight line going as far as I can. Take it back and reset. It's getting a little bit slower. You want to feel the butt and back of the leg as we go through this movement through. Again, if this is really easy for you, you can always add a weight. If you're struggling with this, just give me as much as you can while you feel like everything is locked out. And we switch sides in 2, 1, switching sides. We're going to find that one side is easier to balance on than the other. Still try and keep those hips square and give me your best effort. As you can see, this ankle doesn't want to balance as well. Oh goodness. We got 15 until we go to pop jacks. Okay, crew. We got 1 minute of pop jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down to the ground for that plank. Step, hop it up. You're in that squat. And repeat. Again, you got a full minute here. So that option, step it back in that plank. Step it forward in that squat. You always put your hands on the chair, doing the same plank to squat positioning. That way you're not going down as far. And you can control the weight a little bit more. We got 30 seconds here. And then we're gonna go into those Sumo Climbers. Looking solid, crew. Keep it up, 15. Crew, we switch it to Sumo Climbers in 3, 2, and 1 minute. Sumo Climber, shoulders over those wrists. Take that foot up and back into that plank. You're here for that minute as we go. So that option, if stepping's pretty easy, make it more of that hop. Again, listen to that body. So you can always step it back, step it forward. You guys are looking solid. We got about 30 seconds, and then we go back to those dead bugs. Looking good, keeping it here, crew. Again, you can step it or hop it. Find the variation that works for you. We got 15. Looking good, looking good. We're gonna take it back to that dead bug in 2, 1. Alternating dead bug. Option again, hold weights in those hands. Otherwise, keep belly button in that spine as we go through that dead bug. Again, trying not to move multiple limbs. You're just doing opposite arm, opposite leg as you extend it out. Always coming back to that neutral. 30 seconds. Looking good here, crew. You got those lateral lunges coming up to about 20. Just keeping that flow. Dig that spine into the ground. Don't let it pop out. Ooh. Got good news. We got those lateral lunges in 3, 2, and 1. Lateral lunges. 7 it side to side. Sinking those hips. Here we go. Whew. Again, playing with that depth and how far out you step. Everyone's gonna look a little different there. Chin up, chest proud. Crew, you only got 3 more minutes after this. Then you're done. So your goal is just stay with me and keep that body moving. 30 seconds left here. Keeping it moving. We got 15. Ooh. Definitely feeling things in my legs. Hopefully you guys are too. Okay, crew, we got those single leg deadlifts in 3, 2, and 1. Single leg deadlift. Keep that spine long, shoulders back. Trying to keep it a straight line, head to heel. It's like a paintbrush. You got your handle up here, the brush down low. Looking good. We got about 10 more seconds. Then we switch sides. Switching sides in 2 and 1. Opposite leg. Then trying to keep it nice and even as we go. Looking good, crew. 15 seconds. Then you only got 2 minutes of work to go. Solid, solid. We've got pop jacks for that minute in 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute pop jacks. Step back in that plank. Pop it up in that squat. Looking solid, crew. You got about 20 seconds here, and then we get into those Sumo Climbers for your final minute. 15. Stay with it. Things should be burning right now. Looking solid, looking solid. We got those Sumo Climbers. 1 minute in 3, 2, and 1. Sumo Climber. Here we go, crew. Taking that foot out wide. Whew. Looking solid, crew. You're gonna keep those shoulders stacked. That option, step it, don't hop it. Find what works for you. Come up on that last 30. Keep that body moving, crew. Ooh, guys looking solid. Come up on the last 15. Looking good. Crew, we got just 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shaking on out.